Different individuals perceive different animals as the most dangerous, influenced by factors like personal experiences, cultural biases, and geographical location. For example, people in areas with high populations of snakes might consider them more dangerous than those in regions where they are less common. Here's a breakdown of why different animals is perceived as dangerous. Direct threat: predators, venomous animals, and large herbivores. Indirect threat: disease vectors. Here are the 12 most dangerous animals to humans, ranked by annual death toll. The specific rankings and death toll figures may vary slightly between sources, but the overall top animals listed remain consistent. 12. Deer. Estimated 130 deaths. Deer can cause death in humans primarily through two mechanisms: vehicle collisions and, potentially, the transmission of prion diseases like chronic wasting disease, CWD. While deer attacks are rare, they can also be fatal. Vehicle collisions. Deer vehicle collisions are a significant cause of traffic accidents and injuries in North America. These accidents can lead to serious injuries and fatalities for both drivers and passengers, as well as substantial vehicle damage. Impact. Annually, deer attacks. Rarity. Deer attacks on humans are rare, but can occur. Severity. In some cases, deer attacks, particularly involving pet deer or deer in close proximity to humans, have resulted in fatal injuries. 11th. Lions. Estimated 250 deaths. Lions primarily cause death in humans through attacks, often involving powerful bites and sharp claws, resulting in severe injuries and potentially fatal outcomes. While rare, some lions have been documented as man-eaters, targeting humans specifically, possibly due to factors like tooth decay, hunger, or the perceived ease of hunting them. 10. Hippopotamuses. Estimated 500 deaths. Hippos are known for their territoriality and aggression, especially when they feel threatened or their young are in danger. They will charge and attack if they feel disturbed, even when not directly provoked. Hippopotamuses can cause human fatalities primarily through aggressive attacks, often involving biting and capsizing boats, which can lead to drowning. Their powerful bite force, combined with their size and territorial nature, makes them a significant threat to humans. 9. Elephants. 500 estimated deaths annually. Here's how elephants kill human. Crushing injuries. Elephants' immense size and weight can cause fatal crushing injuries. They can crush individuals by standing on them, pinning them against objects, or even throwing them across a space. Tusk injuries. While less common, a penetrating tusk injury, particularly to the head or chest, can be fatal. Human-elephant conflict. Interactions between humans and elephants, particularly in areas where elephants and humans share resources, can escalate into dangerous confrontations. Elephants may respond defensively to perceived threats, leading to injuries or deaths. Defensive behavior. Elephants may attack if they feel threatened or if their habitat is encroached upon. This can lead to human fatalities. Crop raiding. Elephants often raid crops, which can lead to conflict with farmers. If farmers attempt to defend their crops, they can be injured or killed by elephants. Property destruction. Elephants can also cause significant damage to property, which can lead to conflicts with homeowners and potentially fatal outcomes. 8. Crocodiles. Estimated 1,000 deaths. The two species with the most well-known reputation for preying on humans are the Nile crocodile and saltwater crocodile, and these are the perpetrators of the vast majority of both fatal and non-fatal crocodilian attacks. Each year, hundreds of deadly attacks are attributed to the Nile crocodile in sub-Saharan Africa. Attacks by saltwater crocodiles often occur in Southeast Asia, Australia, New Guinea, and the Solomon Islands. Reviews indicate that at least half of all attacks by the Nile and saltwater crocodiles are fatal. In Australia, however, only about 25% of saltwater crocodile attacks are fatal. The mugger crocodile is also very dangerous to humans, killing several people in India every year, and with a fatality rate that is almost as high. Slightly less than half of all attacks are fatal. Unlike the predatory attacks by Nile and saltwater crocodiles, victims of mugger crocodiles are often not eaten, indicating that many attacks by this species are territorial or defensive rather than predatory. Crocodilians will defend not only themselves, but also their nest and young from anything they perceive as a threat. 7. Tapeworms, estimated 2,000 deaths. Tapeworms can cause death in humans primarily through complications resulting from larval infections, particularly in the brain, neurocystic urcosis, and liver, hydatid disease, or by blocking vital organs. While adult tapeworm infections are often asymptomatic, larval infections can lead to the formation of cysts in various organs, which can disrupt their function and cause severe health problems. Here's a more detailed explanation. Cystic urcosis, larval infection. Pork tapeworm larvae, Taenia solium, can migrate from the intestines to other organs like the brain, liver, and lungs, forming cysts. In the brain, these cysts can cause hydrocephalus, fluid buildup, which can lead to increased pressure, stupor, coma, and death. Hydatid disease, echinococosis. The larval form of the dog tapeworm, Echinococcus granulosus, can form cysts in organs like the liver and lungs. These cysts can disrupt organ function and, in severe cases, lead to organ failure and death. Organ blockage. In rare cases, tapeworms can block the bile ducts, appendix, or pancreatic ducts, leading to serious complications and potentially death. Neurocystic urcosis. This is a particularly dangerous complication of pork tapeworm infection, where cysts in the brain can cause neurological problems like seizures, vision changes, and even death. 6. Ascaris roundworms, estimated 2,500 deaths. Ascaris roundworms can be lethal in severe cases by causing bowel obstructions, pancreatitis, or other complications that can lead to death if left untreated. While most ascariasis infections are mild, heavy infestations can be life-threatening. Here is how Ascaris roundworms cause death. Bowel obstruction. Many worms can physically block the intestines, preventing food and waste from moving through the digestive system. This can lead to severe pain, vomiting, and in severe cases, intestinal perforation, a hole in the intestinal wall, causing internal bleeding and potentially death. Inflammation and organ damage. Bowel obstructions can lead to inflammation of other organs like the pancreas, pancreatitis, gallbladder, cholecystitis, or bile ducts, cholangitis, which can also be life-threatening. Duct blockages. Worms can migrate to the liver and pancreas ducts, causing blockages that can lead to severe pain and complications, including pancreatitis. Nutritional deficiencies. Heavy infestations can interfere with the absorption of nutrients, leading to malnutrition, particularly in children. This can weaken the immune system and make individuals more susceptible to other diseases. Respiratory complications. In rare cases, worms can migrate to the respiratory tract, causing coughing, wheezing, and even respiratory failure. 5. Tsetse flies, estimated 10,000 deaths. Tsetse flies transmit African sleeping sickness, a potentially fatal disease, by injecting microscopic parasites, trypanosomes, into humans through their bites. When a tsetse fly feeds on a human, it injects the parasite into the bloodstream. The parasites then multiply in the blood and eventually invade the central nervous system, leading to severe neurological complications and ultimately death if left untreated. This invasion causes a range of symptoms, including fever, headaches, and fatigue. As the disease progresses, it can lead to sleep disturbances, neurological damage, and ultimately coma and death. Fourth, kissing bugs, 10,000 estimated death per year. These bugs transmit Chagas disease. This disease is caused by the parasite Trypanosoma cruzi, which is transmitted through the feces of infected kissing bugs. The parasite enters the body when a person unknowingly rubs the bug's feces into an open wound. Their eyes or mouth can cause severe complications and death. Complications of Chagas disease including heart problems and digestive issues. Early stages of Chagas disease may be asymptomatic, but in the chronic phase, complications can include dilated cardiomyopathy, enlarged heart, heart failure, arrhythmias, and gastrointestinal problems like megaesophagus and megacolon. 3. Dogs, estimated 25,000 deaths. Rabies, a disease transmitted by dog bites, causes numerous deaths annually as well. Death due to fatal injuries from both wild and domesticated dogs attacks. 2. Snakes, an estimated 50,000 deaths. Snake bites can be fatal, with a notable number of deaths attributed to venomous species such as the inland taipan, widely considered the most venomous snake in the world, with a highly potent venom that can kill a human in 20 to 30 minutes if untreated. Eastern brown snake. The second most venomous in the world, its venom contains a potent cocktail of poisons. Coastal taipan. This snake is also native to Australia and has the third most potent venom of any land snake. Black mamba. This African snake is known for its rapid strikes and highly neurotoxic venom, which can cause paralysis and respiratory and failure. Boomslang. A snake native to Africa, known for its potent hemotoxic venom, which can cause blood clotting issues and severe pain. Fer de lance. A venomous snake found in Central and South America with a very toxic venom that can cause serious tissue damage. Russell's viper. Found in South Asia, this snake is known for its hemotoxic venom, which affects blood clotting and can lead to severe tissue damage. Saw-scaled viper. Also found in South Asia, this snake has a potent hemotoxic venom that can cause severe pain and tissue damage. Banded krait, a highly venomous snake found in Southeast Asia with a neurotoxic venom that can cause paralysis. King cobra, the longest venomous snake, known for its potent neurotoxic venom. Rattlesnakes. Rattlesnake venom is a complex mixture of toxins that can cause various effects depending on the species. For example, some rattlesnakes have neurotoxic venom, while others have hemotoxic venom. 1. Mosquitoes, estimated 725,000. Mosquitoes don't directly kill humans. They act as vectors, meaning they transmit pathogens, like viruses, bacteria, or parasites, from one host, human or animal, to another. Malaria, transmitted by Anopheles. Mosquitoes, a parasitic disease, is the leading cause of death in humans, an estimated 600,000 plus deaths annually. Mosquitoes also transmit dengue fever. Transmitted by Aedes mosquitoes, dengue is a viral infection that causes fever, rash, and can lead to severe complications and death. Other diseases transmitted by mosquitoes include chikungunya, Zika virus, yellow fever, West Nile fever, and Japanese encephalitis, which can be serious and even deadly. The transmission cycle of malaria begins when an infected female Anopheles mosquito bites a human, injecting Plasmodium parasites into the bloodstream. The parasites travel to the liver, where they mature and multiply. Eventually, they re-enter the bloodstream and infect red blood cells, causing the symptoms of malaria. When another mosquito bites the infected human, it ingests the parasites, completing the cycle and enabling further transmission. Anopheles mosquitoes are found in various regions around the world, predominantly in tropical and subtropical areas. Their habitats include marshes, swamps, and areas near stagnant water bodies. The distribution of these mosquitoes is closely linked to climatic factors, such as temperature and humidity, which influence their breeding and survival. Malaria symptoms vary depending on the Plasmodium species, but common symptoms include fever, chills, headaches, and muscle pain. Severe cases can lead to organ failure, anemia, and even death. Malaria has a significant impact on global health, particularly in sub-Saharan Africa, where the disease is most prevalent. Female Anopheles mosquitoes play a pivotal role in the transmission of malaria, a disease that continues to pose a significant threat to global health. Understanding the biology of these mosquitoes and their interaction with Plasmodium parasites is essential for developing effective strategies to combat malaria. Through a combination of vector control, preventive measures, and treatment, progress can be made in reducing the burden of this devastating disease. When heading to areas with malaria risk, the primary advice is to prevent mosquito bites and consider taking preventative anti-malarial medication. Specifically, this involves using insect repellent, wearing protective clothing, sleeping under a mosquito net, and consulting a doctor about anti-malarial tablets before traveling. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the Nature's Wondrous Bliss channel for more in-depth and educational contents on nature from around the world. The information provided in this video is for educational and informational purposes only and should not be taken as medical advice. Always consult with a qualified healthcare professional before making any decisions about your health or treatment.